Everybody, I'm sitting here in my Bible time and I'm kind of reading some scripture and I'm looking at this passage in First Chronicles chapter 21. David is preparing to, he's getting ready to, he's trying to build a temple. And there's something that David said that I've seen for years, but it just leaped out on the page to me the other day as well as this morning. And it simply says, David sees the threshing floor and he asks Ornan, can I use that place for the threshing floor? And can I have this place? And Ornan says, yeah, you can have this. You can have the bulls. You can have the wood. You can have the wheat. You can do whatever you want. You can have it all. And David says this, no, but I will surely buy it for full price. I will not take what is yours for the Lord, nor offer burnt offerings, here it is, with that which cost me nothing. If you are going to do something worthwhile, it is going to cost you something. Your discount could actually be your detriment. Because what happens is, when we don't pay the cost, when we don't give it, when we don't put forward the effort that's needed for it, many times that discount can cause us to diminish the worth of the very thing we got. And so we don't value whatever it is we're trying to achieve, however we're trying to grow, whether it be in ministry, in business, or anything. We don't value that. And so we think it's just supposed to come like this, that, or the other. No. You got to pay the cost. And so I want to share that with you. Don't let shortcuts cause you to derail where you're going. Your shortcut can really tear you apart. It can really mess up what you're trying to do. So don't be afraid to pay the cost. If you need a story, Kobe Bryant every morning would wake up early. He would go to the gym. He would work out. This is in high school. Would wake up and go to the gym in the morning, would shower, go to school. At lunchtime, he would work out again. And then after school, you had practice. And then eventually, he even talked about it. Of course, he's not long after he's retired from the NBA. He talked about how the level of margin kept growing. It kept growing because the people that he was playing against were not doing as much. They were not paying as much as he was paying. They were not giving their all in their preparation. So you have to be willing to pay the cost. Stop trying to get shortcuts to success. Stop trying to get shortcuts to spiritual maturity. It's not going to work because mentally you will say to yourself, well, it didn't cost me that much, so I'm not going to value it that much. It's not about what you paid. It's about the value of what you're trying to get. So if you view it, if you see it as something big, if you see it as something major, if you see it as your walk with the Lord as something major, or your business is something major, listen, you got to pay the cost. You got to do what it takes in order to grow. You have to be willing to be in the dirt in order to grow. Like a flower will never grow if it's never placed in the dirt. David said, I am not going to sacrifice to God with something that ain't cost me nothing. Because I know, and he realized that he realized the value of who God is. So I want to encourage you with that today. Be sure to be willing to pay the cost. I'll talk to you soon.